bees. They're more curious than they want to hurt you. It's their way. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is the very first video that you're seeing me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. If you didn't already, I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And today I have my favorite video for you guys. And I'm in a really good mood today. I have a cup of coffee. And it's my favorite video, which is a coffee and story time. And today's coffee and story time is going to be the time my friends and I all hid in the restroom at school from a bee, and it was kind of funny. Funny because we were running away from the bee, trying to hide from the bee, and we were all wearing bright colors on our clothes because bees get attracted to bright colors, and we were just afraid of the bee. It was pretty funny because we were just hiding in the restroom from the bee. So this is a story just to let you guys know everybody has their fears, and sometimes they can let their fears get to them. Sometimes you can look back at them and laugh at them later on, realize how silly you can be, or sometimes you just don't let your fear go away from you. I mean, everybody has different fears, but it just happens. And this is a very funny story about how we had a bee chasing us around the recess yard near the restroom, and it was kind of funny. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started, I think, about 21 years ago. I was in the 5th grade. My friends and I were getting ready to play a game of tag, and we were just having so much fun running around chasing each other. And then all of a sudden, as we're chasing each other, we suddenly see this bee flying around us, and we're like, ah, it's a bee, it's a bee! And we're all freaking out. And so we get kind of scared, and we're like running around because this bee is like chasing us, and it is kind of funny. And we're like, what do we do? What do we do? And we're like freaking out. So we decide to go and hide in the restroom that is nearby the play structure. My school had like 3 restrooms, like I said. We had 2 in the hallway. Well, actually 4 restrooms if you count the kindergarten room, but we weren't allowed in the kindergarten room unless we had kindergarten buddies. Anyway, so there was one restroom on the recess yard, one restroom in the hallway near the recess yard, which was barely even open. I don't even know why. And then one restroom in the hallway. So we all go into the restroom because we're freaking out over a bee that was flying around us, and it was chasing us, and it was kind of funny. And we were all looking at our clothes, and we suddenly realized we're wearing bright clothes because I heard bees get attracted to bright clothes. And we're like, oh my gosh, we're all wearing bright clothes, blah, 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 blah. So we're kind of like freaking out, and all of a sudden the yard duty knocks on the door of the restroom, and she goes, what are you girls doing in the restroom? And we were like, there's a bee out there, and they were there, and we're like kind of like freaking out and smiling because we hate bees. And the yard duty's like, girls, the restroom is for using the restroom. It's not for hiding from a bee, blah, 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 blah. If you keep running away from the bee, it's gonna keep bugging you and blah, 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 blah. So she tells us we need to get out of the restroom if we're not going to use it. And so we get out of the restroom, and then we look around, we can't find the bee anywhere. And so we were all like relieved that the bee was gone because it was just buzzing around us, and it was pretty funny. We just didn't expect it. So we continue to play like our game of tag and not let what happened with the bee bother us for the rest of recess, because we only had, I think, like 20 minutes because we spent the first 10 minutes hiding in the restroom from the bee. But it was okay. I mean, we were all having fun, hanging out, talking, and just like going for walks and stuff and just hanging out. And then the bee never bothered us again after that. So the moral of the story is is don't always let your fears get to you, because sometimes they can be kind of silly, especially when you look back at it nowadays. And another thing you can do is like don't like freak out over bees and stuff, because the bees aren't there to bug you, they're just curious. If you swat at the bee, it can and will hurt you in defense. So please be careful when you're around a bee, especially if you're allergic to bees. So that was my funny bee school restroom story. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button before leaving this video.